I have an individual whose father was a remote viewer. He said that his father was taken by these beings. He would go in out-of-body states and all kinds of really, really wild stuff. He said, my dad believed they were his guides. He would do sessions. He would come back into his body and he would call up. He's like, I watched all the time. He'd call up a local politician. Hey, Don, how's your campaign going? I know your election's up here in a week. I want you to focus on this part of, the area, not this, focus on them. They're going to give you more votes. And they would pay him tens of thousands of dollars to do it. He would talk to athletes. Don't sign this contract. Who told you? My guides. That was the kind of relationship with the phenomenon he had. So I'm on the phone with this individual and he is freaking out. He goes, Nathaniel, I've never heard anybody talk about this. I said, well, tell me what your experience was. He said, he went through the whole story with his father. He said, one day, Tony, he said, my father comes stumbling down the stairs. He's white as a ghost. He's holding his chest and he's crying. And he said, I knew he just got back from a session, but something went very, very wrong. He said, I'm trying to get him out of this stupor. He said, but all of a sudden he just passes out, has a massive heart attack. So his father is incapacitated. And when the EMS gets there, they start doing compression on him. They have his shirt off. I have pictures of this too. And as they're working on him, they stop because they see these burns from underneath his skin, Tony. They're forcing their way subdermally to the surface.
Jeez.
That's what we're dealing with. The first thing they see is the Star of David. And people are going to say it's something else. We'll just, okay, whatever. Star of David. Then there's the cross. And then there is an overarching Egyptian hieroglyphic forcing its way to the surface. It's called chaos magic, by the way. So we know it's not an accident. These were sorcerers. They're performing sigilization.
So you're saying what that experience isn't even an entity as much as a practitioner.
Yes. That's the correct model, my friend. Whoa. Even incubi entities. If you look at the literature, Sinister Avamino was going into homes within an hour of the phenomenon, materializing secretions on hybrid mothers. Secretions. And when they peeled back their eyelids, they had sigils under their eyelids, Tony.
Whoa.
That is what we're talking about. The phenomenon. These are practitioners. And that has been the longest argument in demonology. Is it a demon or is it a practitioner? They could never determine.